Are you struggling with hair growth? Have you been at the same length for years and years? Are you just finding your hair so hard to manage? If that's you, then this is definitely the right video for you. I'm going to be showing you my start to finish hair growth routine with minimal effort, guys. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him and he shall make your paths smooth. So this routine is for those who are so tired of wasting their time on routines and products that just don't work. I've been on this natural hair journey for 13 years, guys, and I've tried just about everything under the sun, so you don't have to. So sit back, relax, whilst I show you exactly what you need to achieve your hair length and thickness goals with very minimal effort. So first things first, we need to file our nails. Ladies, if you forget this step, it's almost guaranteed that you're going to break off your hair. And this is just something never to forget. So this is how I'm starting off with my hair. As you can see, she's very, very, very dirty. My scalp is just very itchy, and first things first, I actually need to remove these beads from my hair. And I'm going to be using this little cool tool to break off the elastic band and then just go ahead and remove the beads. I'm going to link this in the description bar because I find it very handy. It's really easy to remove the elastic bands that you use to hold beads without breaking your hair off, so I'll definitely link that below, especially if you have little ones and you bead their hair often. I find this to be a sincere lifesaver. And as you can see, I'm just going through my hair and showing you the single stranded knot that formed and cutting it out. You want to make sure that you are cutting these out, ladies, and not ripping them out your hair, because if you don't, you will see so much breakage. So if you have any knots that are beyond repair, ladies, let's make sure we're cutting them out and not trying to rip them out of our head. So yes, this is me now, starting with the most important step in any routine, and that is water. Water is the foundation for hair growth because it really does help to completely moisturize your hair, and it basically gives you a brand new slate. So for any product to work, you need water. It's going to allow for your hair to really absorb the product well, so you want to make sure your hair is totally saturated in water. And if you're low porosity like me, it might take you a little minute to saturate your hair, but that's fine. And that's me with my hair totally saturated for the most part. And honestly, guys, when I look at my hair, I am amazed because I never thought in my life I would ever have hair like this. I truly see it as a miracle to be able to have such long and thick and healthy hair. This is amazing, and I'm so grateful that I get to show you all my tips and tricks. So I'm going to be going in with my beloved Tangle Slayer. This step is so important. I find myself definitely detangling before I do anything else with my hair, because you want to make sure you're starting off with a base that is fully detangled so that you can then allow the products that you use after will penetrate a lot better. So what I'm doing is, of course, saturating my hair with water and then working in sections, applying the Tangle Slayer and using my fingers to rake through. And as you saw, I did apply a little bit more water just to, again, because water is the foundation, it allows the product to move so much better. And with that, I get to glide my hands through my hair. This is unheard of, guys. Look at how easy I am able to just glide my fingers through my hair. I am amazed because this is something that I never used to be able to do before using the Tangle Slayer. And also, I did also have a trim, and I've noticed, honestly, if it takes you any longer than 10 minutes to detangle your hair, it is a sign that you need to trim your hair, especially if you're using a really good conditioner and it's still taking you forever to detangle your hair. You need to trim your hair. So let this be your sign to trim your hair, to get rid of those dead ends so that your wash day can be washed 30 minutes. And so I've detangled that section literally in a breeze. That took me quite literally less than 5 minutes. I know I sped this up, but honestly, guys, it was so easy to detangle. And this is why it's important to, of course, use great products. But even if you're not using the Tangle Slayer, there are so many alternatives out there, which I'll link below. But even things like flaxseed gel, aloe vera gel, these are amazing things that you can use, especially if you're on a budget, that you can make or you can buy and use them to detangle your hair. You want to look for something that allows for good manageability, because afro hair is so fragile, it's got so many kinks and coils. You want to make sure you're using something that will allow you to run through your hair very seamlessly, because if you don't, your detangling routine just won't be it. And this detangling routine honestly is game changing when it comes to length retention, because our hair is always growing, but what we may not be doing is retaining length. So make sure you're using a super slippery conditioner. Like, the conditioner you use should make your hair instantly feel like silk, genuine. And if it doesn't do that, then you throw it in the bin and buy a Tangle Slayer, or get some aloe vera gel, or even some flaxseed gel, something that will truly allow your hair to be a lot more manageable. Because if you don't do that, as I said before, you won't have much hair on your head. Like, this is one of the biggest mistakes or things I wish I knew before going natural, and it's that just investing in a good quality detangling conditioner. And I'm then going to go in with my shampoo. I've completely, of course, detangled my hair. I did not use a comb this time, because sometimes of course, I just, not that I can't be bothered, but I don't think a comb is always necessary, especially if you're washing your hair like every week or every 2 weeks. It's not actually necessary to comb your hair, because sometimes it can cause a lot of breakage. And I'm just going to be going in with my shampoo and then using my scalp massager, and I'm just showing you guys that it's so important to just not allow your hair to run through. You must hold it when you're trying to do a scalp massage. The benefits of scalp massages are so much. Like, it increases blood flow to the scalp and eventually the follicles, and it promotes the elongation of the hair follicles, so that calls for thicker and healthier hair. So as you can see, this shampoo is amazing. It's a shampoo that honestly you will not be afraid to rub into your hair, because it's infused with so many great herbs, and it's a castile soap base. And castile soap, if you know it, it's a very moisturizing soap, so it cleanses your hair, but it does not let it be stripped. So this is something that is absolutely essential when it comes to natural hair, because we of course want to make sure our hair is clean, but we don't want to strip it completely of its natural oils, because if you do that, your hair will be very dry and very brittle and more likely to break. So definitely invest in some good quality shampoos. I love the hair growth shampoo from Minera, but you can also get some regular castile soap, and use that as a shampoo. And I'm going to be going in and shampooing twice, because if you're not shampooing twice, I don't know what you're doing. Because honestly guys, one of my biggest tips as well is when you're trying to maintain moisture in your hair, you actually want to shampoo more regularly, because that will allow you to actually have a clean slate totally, so that your hair can accept more moisture. Like, look at the foam on this shampoo, and it's such a great shampoo that you can literally detangle your hair with. It's got great slip, so that also minimizes breakage. But shampoo honestly is a game changer when it comes to moisture. I know it sounds contradictory, you're thinking shampoo, moisture, they don't mix, but in all honesty guys, shampoo twice and just tell me how much more moisturized your hair is after you've done like a deep condition. And as you can see, just from that shampoo, like, my hair looks so good. As I said before, never in my life did I ever think I would have hair like this. And it just goes to show that consistency and understanding your hair for yourself makes a big difference. I've really learned the techniques that work for my low porosity hair, and I'm so just glad to be able to share it with you all, especially those who are on this journey with me, because I feel like I haven't reached my length goals yet. I feel like I won't be satisfied until it hits the floor, but that's neither here nor there. So the next step is, of course, to deep condition. If you aren't deep conditioning every single wash day, we're going to fight, okay? Because deep conditioning is quite underrated, especially if you're going to shampoo twice. Like, think about how much, even if you're using a great shampoo that doesn't strip your hair still needs moisture. And not only moisture, but strength. With our hair, especially as with afro, kinky curly hair, our hair needs a good balance of protein and moisture. And that's why I love this Ultimate Strength Deep Conditioner, because it has that balance. It's infused with silk amino acids, which are amazing for strengthening your hair. And it's got a good moisturizing capability. So your hair is strengthened but moisturized at the same time. It's one of those deep conditioners that you genuinely just need to try because as much as I try to speak about it, until you try it, you may not understand what I mean. And not only does it have silk amino acids, it's got, again, great herbs, amla, aretha, fenugreek, amazing herbs that strengthen the hair and nourish it so that it's truly primed and prepped for growth. Like, you will see so much less shedding and so much less breakage with this deep conditioner, and that's why I love it. But if you are going to make your own, I would definitely recommend silk amino acids, even rice water protein, and also the herbs, which I'll definitely link. Strengthening herbs are things like fenugreek and shiitake. Fenugreek has quite a high protein content in of itself. So fenugreek is one, especially if you have high porosity hair. I'm low porosity, but I still obviously want to make sure I get the right balance of protein. But if you are high porosity, ladies, you need to make sure you're doing a Pree-Poo with oil, and you are making sure that you are replenishing that lost protein with high porosity hair. High porosity hair is characterized by hair that, you know, it's lacking in strength and so easily broken. So you want to make sure that you're reintroducing protein when you can. Of course, don't overdo it. But if you're high porosity, even more so, you need to prioritize protein, because when you do, you will see a lot better results in your hair growth and in your length retention. So yeah, that's me applying this Ultimate Strength Deep Conditioner from my beloved Mineral Naturals. And these products, genuinely, I love them so much, hence why I rave about them so much. Like, I've spent such a long time, you know, formulating these. I'm so glad to be able to serve the whole world, because we get, you know, orders from all over the world, and I'm really humbled. You know, we get orders from Hawaii, from Seychelles, and we're just, you know, we're in the UK, like one small island, but we've been able to reach so many people, and the reviews truly speak for themselves. So I'm going to then put my hair away, and I'm going to let that cook for a little bit and have a bath. And then when I come back, I'm going to be rinsing this all the way out, and just look at my hair. Like, look at the depth, look at the color as well. But my hair is so rich in color, which is something I never had before. My hair used to be like a little bit brown before, like you could tell that it was damaged. I'll try and insert a picture of when my hair was, you know, relaxed and wasn't really giving, so you guys can truly see the transformation, because I don't think you guys understand, like, having hair like this for me is not normal. Especially my family, like, no one in my family has hair like this. And this goes to show why it's so important to understand your hair and then create routines that work for you. And that's why I show you my routine, because I can't be living and gatekeeping this because my hair has never flourished so much when I've been looking after it the way that I have. And I've never seen so much length retention and thickness and just overall health from these routines that I get to share with you guys. So yeah, I'm rinsing my hair out, and just look at the way my hair, guys, like, when I'm watching this, I'm literally craving hair like this, but I'm like, wait, that's me, so there's no point. But yeah, I'm in love. But yeah, so I'm gonna rinse that out, and of course I'm gonna make sure it's fully rinsed, because there are herbs which I don't want lurking in my hair, of course. And yeah, when I rinse that out, all I'm gonna be doing is applying some amazing leave-in conditioner and oil to seal that goodness up, because yes, of course, we've used conditioners in the past, but those conditioners had a specific purpose. For example, the Tangle Slayer, the purpose for that was just to detangle, and the deep conditioner, the purpose of that was to nourish and to strengthen. But with this conditioner, the purpose of this is to moisturize, because you don't want to just kind of like use a deep conditioner and then hop out the shower. It's kind of like, as black people, we don't just have a bath and then hop out the shower and then put clothes on. You need to apply a little bit of cream. So think of a leave-in and oil as that little bit of cream that you apply once you come out the shower, to make sure that you seal all that goodness of this water in. And with this leave-in and oil combo, I'm able to maintain moisture for, I kid you not, 2 weeks. 2 weeks worth of moisture from this single session. And that's why I wash my hair every 2 weeks, because as soon as my hair gets, you know, a little bit dry and brittle, then it calls for wash day. But honestly, guys, this combination, this method will not fail you if you are consistent. And I'm going to challenge you guys to stay consistent for at least 3 months. And, you know, but yeah, heading over, because girl, I'm a mum. I don't have time I just don't. And I want to show you guys that it's so very possible to maintain length and also not take forever to do your hair. And I'm saying this while there's a clip stuck in my hair, but that's neither here nor there. But as a whole, in all honesty, guys, if you don't have time, this is the channel for you, because I'm not gonna bore you with long routines. Like, that wash day was literally 30 minutes, and I'm gonna style my hair in 15 minutes. So this is a full routine in only 45 minutes. Imagine like doing your hair every 45 minutes every 2 weeks, and then that is it, and you retain length. This is what this is. So I'm now going to proceed with a very simple stretched hairstyle, because if you don't know already, our Afro hair is so kinky and coily, which is amazing, but if you allow your hair to shrink, it will most likely break, because all that shrinkage can cause so many tangles and knots and all that kind of craziness, which we do not want. So you'll always see me, whenever I wash my hair, I put it in a stretched hairstyle, because you will not find me in a wash and go, especially if I'm trying to do length retention. Of course, it's fine to do every now and again, but if you are genuinely trying to retain length, you want to make sure that you're putting your hair in a protective or a stretched hairstyle. And a stretched hairstyle is pretty much anything that prevents your hair from shrinking up. So it can be braids, it can be twists, it can be anything, just to make sure that your curl is elongated, especially if you have type 4C hair. If you have type 4C hair, girl, if you want length retention, stretch your hair. If it's a blowout, you know, that's fine. But all I'm going to be doing is putting my hair in this low ponytail, and I'm going to be applying a little bit more oil, a little bit more leave-in, and I'm going to be applying a little bit of mousse as well from Bouclame. I'm going to be linking all of the products I'm using in the description bar, and I'm putting my hair into this cute style. It's just going to be a low pony into twists, and then I'm going to have like 2 Fulani style pieces like next to my ear, but you guys will see that. But yeah, I'm pretty much going to be applying a little bit more leave-in oil, a little bit more mousse, and then putting my hair in these twists in the back of my head, like into a pony. So I already done my ponytail, and then I'm just gonna be putting my hair in twists, and this again prevents my hair from shrinking, because if I was to just allow my hair to be in that ponytail, I kid you not, I will have one dreadlock in the back of my head. And when it comes to detangle that, it's not going to be a joke. There's no amount of tangle slayer that's going to save it, because it's just a recipe for disaster. It's just not something I can do with my hair type, and I don't even have the tightest of coils. So you can imagine if someone has even tighter coils than me, we need to be putting our hair in stretched styles. So this is why I'm such an adamant freak for stretched hairstyles, because it's going to save you time, especially if you're someone like me who does not have time. Like, look at that, my hair is literally knotting whilst it's been in this ponytail. And that goes to show that we need to have our hair in stretch styles. Not that you have to, but if you truly want length retention, then this is something I'm going to advise so heavily on, because without this, you may not see growth. And that's something that's really annoying, especially if you're investing in great products. Products are great, but you need to deal with the method, especially if you're not seeing any retention in your length. Look at the method, the way you're handling your hair. Are you gentle? Do you take the time to detangle? Do you use stretched hairstyles? Do you use great deep conditioners? You know, these are things that are really important that you really need to think about when it comes to, you know, growing and your hair and reaching your hair goals. So as I said, I'm just gonna be doing this really cute hairstyle. Literally, this took no more than 15 minutes, and I was genuinely in a rush. I was like, yo, I need to film this video and be out in less than an hour, and I did just that, and I'm so proud of myself. So yeah, this is my hairstyle. It took not long, and you can definitely recreate it, and it's a style that you can carry for 2 weeks, because what you're going to see is I'm going to put my hair in these twists, and that serves one style, and then I'm going to put my hair into a bun, and then I'm going to release the twist, then it becomes the ponytail, and then that, you know, those twists once released can also become another bun. So it's something that you can literally like over style, and you still will look cute. And all I'm doing actually is just adding some beads to those 2 side pieces, just to, you know, jazz it a little bit up. Like, I feel like I've been very boring with my hairstyles, and I've kind of reached my hair goals, but I don't really do styles as much as I would like to. So I'm trying to find ways to be creative and still look kind of cute, and you guys will see the final look. Trust me, it's all gonna come together. I know it looks a bit crazy right now, but it's definitely gonna come together. And yeah. So I'm just making sure my style is, you know, still looking kind of sleek. I'm brushing it in place, and then I'm going to do my edges because, girl, there's not much to work with this style. So our edges need to be cute, but don't worry, minimal damage. I'm being very gentle, and I apply some hair growth potion to strengthen those edges because, girl, we need to make sure that these postpartum edges are still giving. So yeah, this is how my hair is looking. And I use the Eco Styler gel, and then I love this olive oil ORS, I think it's called Fix It Hold It spray. I'm going to link everything in the description bar, and this genuinely, especially if you live in a hot climate, this will make sure that your edges do not move. Like when I spray this, my edges do not move to the point where I'm like, I'm scared, like, girl. So yeah, I'm gonna of course put my trusty headscarf on and allow that style to set. I think I literally let my hair set for like a good 24 hours, and then I will definitely show you guys how my hair looks and how I maintain this and the kind of things I do all throughout the week until the next wash day.